Nepal, the treasure trove of mountain peaks in the world. Nepal is home to some of the world's highest and most challenging mountains, including Mount Everest. Climbing in Nepal requires extensive preparation, physical fitness, and technical skills, and is usually done with the assistance of experienced guides and porters. Some popular mountain climbing destinations in Nepal include Mount Everest, Annapurna, and Lhotse. It is important to research the best time to go, choose a reputable climbing company, and be prepared for the high altitude and potentially dangerous weather conditions. Additionally, it is important to be respectful of local cultures and the environment while climbing. Here is a list of some of the highest mountains in Nepal, all of which are in the Himalayas. Note that this list includes only the highest peaks in Nepal, and there are many other stunning mountains in the country that are lower in elevation. First, Mount Everest, also known as Sagarmatha in Nepali and Chomolungma in Tibetan, is the highest mountain on Earth with an elevation of 8,848 meters. It is in the Mahalunga Himal sub-range of the Himalayas, straddling the border between Nepal and Tibet. Mount Everest was first successfully summited on May 29, 1953, by Sir Edmund Hillary of New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay, a Sherpa from Nepal. It has two main climbing routes, the South Col route in Nepal and the North Col route in Tibet. The mountain is part of the Sagarmatha National Park in Nepal, which was established in 1976 and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The climate on Mount Everest is extremely harsh, with temperatures averaging -36 degrees Celsius in winter and -19 degrees Celsius in summer. The area around Mount Everest is home to the Sherpa people, who are known for their mountaineering skills and have been instrumental in many successful Everest expeditions. Climbing Mount Everest is a challenging and dangerous endeavor, and many climbers have lost their lives attempting to reach the summit. Despite this, it remains one of the most popular and prestigious climbing destinations in the world. Likewise, Kanchenjunga is also one of the highest peaks in the world. Kanchenjunga is the third highest mountain in the world, with an elevation of 8,586 meters. It is located on the border between Nepal and India and is part of the Himalayas mountain range. Kanchenjunga has 5 peaks, with the highest peak, Kanchenjunga Main, located on the border between Nepal and India. The name Kanchenjunga means the 5 treasures of snow in the local Limbu language, referring to the 5 peaks of the mountain. The first successful ascent of Kanchenjunga was made in 1955 by a British expedition led by Charles Evans. Kanchenjunga is considered one of the more challenging 8,000-meter peaks to climb, with a steep and technical climb and frequent avalanches and rock falls. The mountain is considered sacred by many people in the region, and climbing is forbidden on the Sikkim, India side of the mountain, where it is believed that the deity of the mountain resides. The Kanchenjunga Conservation Area, established in 1997, covers an area of over 2,000 square kilometers and is home to a wide variety of plant and animal species, including the endangered snow leopard. Similarly, Lhotse is also one of the highest peaks in the world. Mount Lhotse is the 4th highest mountain in the world, with an elevation of 8,516 meters. It is located on the border between Nepal and Tibet and is part of the Himalayas mountain range. Lhotse means South Peak in Tibetan, as it is located just south of Mount Everest. The mountain has 3 main peaks, Lhotse Main, Lhotse Shah, and Lhotse Middle, with Lhotse Main being the highest. The first successful ascent of Lhotse Main was made in 1956 by a Swiss team led by Ernst Reis and Fritz Luxinger. Lhotse is often climbed as part of an Everest expedition, as the two mountains share the same base camp and some of the same climbing routes. The climb up Lhotse is technically challenging, with steep and icy sections, and climbers must also contend with high altitude and harsh weather conditions. The Lhotse face, a steep and icy section of the mountain, is known for its avalanches and rockfall, which have claimed many lives over the years. The area around Lhotse is home to the Sherpa people, who have a strong tradition of mountaineering and have been instrumental in many successful Everest and Lhotse expeditions. Next is Mount Makalu. Mount Makalu is the fifth highest mountain in the world, with an elevation of 8,485 meters. It is located on the border between Nepal and Tibet and is part of the Himalayas mountain range. Makalu is a four-sided pyramid-shaped mountain with sharp ridges and steep faces and is considered one of the more difficult 8,000-meter peaks to climb. The mountain was first successfully climbed in 1955 by a French team led by Jean Franco and Lionel Thierry. The area around Makalu is home to a variety of flora and fauna, including the endangered red panda and snow leopard. Makalu Barun National Park, established in 1992, covers an area of over 1,500 square kilometers and is home to a wide range of wildlife and plant species. Climbing Makalu involves a long and challenging approach through a remote and rugged region, with climbers typically starting from the village of Num in eastern Nepal. Makalu is a popular destination for experienced mountaineers looking for a challenging climb and has seen several successful ascents in recent years. Mount Cho Oyu is also another one of the tallest mountain peaks in the world. Mount Cho Oyu is the sixth highest mountain in the world, with an elevation of 8,188 meters. It is located on the border between Nepal and Tibet and is part of the Himalayas mountain range. Cho Oyu means turquoise goddess in Tibetan, and the mountain is considered sacred by the local people. The first successful ascent of Cho Oyu was made in 1954 by an Austrian expedition led by Joseph Jockler and Herbert Tichy. Cho Oyu is considered one of the more straightforward 8,000-meter peaks to climb, with less technical climbing than some of the other Himalayan giants. Despite this, Cho Oyu is still a challenging climb and climbers must contend with high altitude and harsh weather conditions. The mountain is a popular destination for experienced mountaineers looking to climb an 8,000-meter peak and sees many successful ascents each year. The area around Cho Oyu is home to a variety of wildlife, including the Tibetan antelope and Himalayan black bear. Cho Oyu is also a popular destination for trekking, with several trekking routes in the area providing stunning views of the mountain and the surrounding landscape. Likewise, Mount Dhaulagiri is the seventh highest mountain in the world, with an elevation of 8,167 meters. It is in the Dhaulagiri Himal range of western Nepal and is part of the Himalayas mountain range. Dhaulagiri means white mountain in Sanskrit, and the mountain is so named because of the snow and ice that covers its peak. The first successful ascent of Dhaulagiri was made in 1960 by a Swiss-Austrian expedition led by Max Iselin and Kurt Diemberger. Climbing Dhaulagiri is considered a challenging and technical climb, with steep, icy sections and frequent avalanches. The area around Dhaulagiri is home to a variety of ethnic groups, including the Magyar and Gurung people, who have a rich cultural heritage. The Dhaulagiri Circuit Trek, a popular trekking route that takes hikers around the base of the mountain, provides stunning views of the mountain and the surrounding landscape. The Dhaulagiri Conservation Area, established in 1997, covers an area of over 1,260 square kilometers and is home to a wide range of wildlife, including the endangered snow leopard and Himalayan tahr. The area around Dhaulagiri is also known for its diverse flora, with a range of vegetation zones from subtropical forests to alpine meadows. Next one is Mount Manaslu. Mount Manaslu is the eighth highest mountain in the world, with an elevation of 8,163 meters. It is in the Mansiri Himal range of central Nepal and is part of the Himalayas mountain range. Manaslu means mountain of the spirit in Sanskrit, and the mountain is considered sacred by the local people. The first successful ascent of Manaslu was made in 1956 by a Japanese expedition led by Toshio Imanishi and Kazanobu. Climbing Manaslu is considered a challenging and technical climb, with steep, icy sections and frequent avalanches. The area around Manaslu is home to a variety of ethnic groups, including the Gurung and Manangi people, who have a rich cultural heritage. The Manaslu Circuit Trek, a popular trekking route that takes hikers around the base of the mountain, provides stunning views of the mountain and the surrounding landscape. The Manaslu Conservation Area, established in 1998, covers an area of over 1,663 square kilometers and is home to a wide range of wildlife, including the snow leopard and Himalayan tahr. The area around Manaslu is also known for its diverse flora, with a range of vegetation zones from subtropical forests to alpine meadows. Manaslu is a popular destination for experienced mountaineers looking to climb an 8,000-meter peak and sees many successful ascents each year. Another popular peak is Mount Annapurna. Mount Annapurna is a massif in the Himalayas in north-central Nepal, and is the 10th highest mountain in the world, with an elevation of 8,091 meters. The massif contains several peaks, including Annapurna, which is the highest peak in the range and the 10th highest peak in the world. Annapurna was first successfully summited in 1950 by a French expedition led by Maurice Herzog and Louis Laquenil. Annapurna is known for its steep, technical climbing, with sections of rock, ice, and mixed terrain that require a high level of skill and experience. The Annapurna region is a popular destination for trekking, with the Annapurna Circuit Trek and Annapurna Base Camp Trek being among the most popular routes. The Annapurna Conservation Area, established in 1986, covers an area of over 7,629 square kilometers and is home to a wide range of flora and fauna, including the snow leopard and Himalayan tahr. The area around Annapurna is also home to a variety of ethnic groups, including the Gurung and Takali people, who have a rich cultural heritage. In addition to mountaineering and trekking, the Annapurna region is also known for its scenic beauty and cultural attractions, such as the city of Pokhara and the holy site of Muktino. In the same way, Mount Shishapangma too is in Nepal. Mount Shishapangma, also known as Gosainthan, is the 14th highest mountain in the world, with an elevation of 8,013 meters. It is in the Himalayas on the border between Nepal and Tibet and is the only 8,000-meter peak located entirely within Tibet. Shishapangma was the last of the 8,000-meter peaks to be climbed, with the first successful ascent being made in 1964 by a Chinese expedition led by Xu Jing. Climbing Shishapangma is considered a challenging but less technical climb than some of the other 8,000-meter peaks and is popular with experienced climbers. The mountain is known for its stunning views of the Himalayas and the Tibetan Plateau, and for its steep and icy sections that require a high level of skill and experience to navigate. The area around Shishapangma is also home to a variety of flora and fauna, including the Tibetan antelope and the snow leopard. The peak is considered sacred by the Tibetan people, and there are several Buddhist monasteries and other cultural sites in the area. The north face of Shishapangma is one of the world's greatest big wall climbs, with a vertical rise of over 2,200 meters. The peak is accessible from both Nepal and Tibet, and there are several trekking and mountaineering routes that lead to the mountain. In short, Nepal is a treasure trove of highest mountains in the world. Whether it is Mount Everest or Mount Annapurna or Mount Manaslu or many other, they all are enchanting and attracting people from around the world. Climbing in these mountains require extensive preparation, physical fitness, and technical skills. Thank you for watching.